Yo, everybody, what is going on? What is going on? It's another Tuesday night. It's another StreamDream Podcast night. This is episode... 7, I think? 7, 8? I think it's 7, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost track. But, yeah, guys, welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you all had a good weekend as well. So today's guest is another first for the podcast. It's our first Scottish guest. Yeah, it is. It is definitely our first Scottish guest. Guys,
over the series?
Over the 2 series since we started doing it. Over both of them. So yeah, you're the first ever Scotsman to come on the podcast. So you're representing your country. So guys, yeah, that's crazy. How the hell are you, my friend? How's your day been?
I am doing fantastic. How are you, Chris?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. Had quite a chill day, really. Hasn't been too stressful today. But what about yourself? How was your day been?
As people know, my house is always crazy, so I'm a busy man. As long as you can think crazy is a busy man. You can think crazy's here, no, crazy's not here. People join my lobby and stuff on games that I play, and crazy could be just sitting there in the lobbies not moving for hours and hours, and crazy is always busy doing things in the house. But yes, other than being just a busy father, I'm fantastic, bro.
Awesome stuff. Glad to hear it, man. And to be fair, so right, I'll ask you this question later. So it's a big question, but I won't ask you that now. I just had a little sort of something just clicked in my head, but I'll get to that later on. So yes, guys, we're gonna get we're gonna get straight into it. Don't forget to think up some questions, guys. Don't ask them just yet because I'll end up losing them in the chat. But yeah, just get them locked and loaded in your minds, ready to ask later on. So yeah, crazy bro. Tell us a little bit about yourself as you, not as a streamer. A little bit about maybe background or anything you like.
Well, myself, as you can guess, I am Scottish. I was brought up in Glasgow. Many people probably think of Glasgow as the rough community, but Glasgow is one of the most friendliest places in Scotland. In fact, maybe the UK. It's like Glasgow smiles better. So I was brought up in Glasgow as a kid who didn't have much. So when I seen other kids with things in the street, I was kind of envious. I wasn't jealous. I was more envious than like anything else. And it just me growing up as a kid, never had much. So me coming to where I am now, it's actually a stepping stone, because the big gap in between me going from growing up as that small Glasgow kid to me being currently where I am right now is mad, bro. Everything from mental disorders and all the other stuff, and just yes, bro. It's just been a mad ride from being born to where we are now, bro. It's actually mad.
Well, credit to you then. Obviously, like you said, you came, you grew up, not having sort of things other people had and things. But look, you got a nice family of your own. Numerous kids. I forget how many kids you have.
Yes, we have 7 kids open, but we did have one pass away at,
sorry to hear that,
I think 16 weeks in the womb, but that's a thing that we should be grateful for, because it's put us closer as a family. But if anyone wants to kind of get into anything, obviously it will not be as personal, but if anyone wants to talk, my DMs are open over on Twitter, guys.
That's it's fantastic how strong you are, considering that.
Definitely,
the fact that you offer to speak to people on behalf, about that sort of thing as well. Props to you, buddy. That's huge,
obviously with people, I know with lockdown, a lot of fathers, or maybe just parents in general, will take up obviously the hobby that they did have of gaming and turn it into streaming. So if you want to have like a stream successful, you have to have a schedule, and obviously me kind of mixing the schedule around with the kids is obviously took me a lot of time as well, because obviously with me, with the neurological disorder of ADHD, it takes me, like, if you understand ADHD, it's a really hard thing to understand, but myself and my brain, it's like it takes me 6 months to do something that would take 1 week.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It takes you longer than it would maybe anybody else. Sort of thing. I know what you're saying.
That's all the support over there, guys.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of love in the chat. Fair play to the boys. They're all saying, Fat's in there saying we love you, brother. My mad Scotsman, an absolute amazing guy. Bunny saying love you. Madfly.
What about the love, man?
Or on the right video is EQ Sin. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But anyway, moving on, buddy. Let's talk about you as a streamer now, in a case. So, obviously that's what this podcast's all about, I think, isn't it? I get a bit lost sometimes. I'm like, what are we doing again? You know, but yeah. So yeah, let's move on.
It's all right. It's always about knowing the person and the.
Yeah.
If you go into someone's stream, you like to not just get to know what game they're playing. You come into the stream for the game, maybe the game at first, but then you get to know the person, and it's always good getting to know that little bit more about that person. And it's always good, man. It's always good to kind of socialise and meet people. As I seen somewhere in someone's chat, I think it was the Kr4yz33 Discord, I think it was the other day, that the best thing to do is probably go into other people's stream and just socialise, make friends,
networking,
make friends with those other people, guys. It's all about that, man.
It is about that. I completely agree. So so as a streamer, how long have you been doing it? How long have you been in this game?
Oh, now that's a mad question. Currently, I created my YouTube account, I think 2009. So I think if I go back to the very first video, I don't know, someone probably could get that in chat, but I think it was late 2009 I posted my first video on YouTube. 2012 was when I created my account that we have here. And on and off, I was streaming religiously.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2, I don't know if anyone plays Borderlands 2, it was one of my favourite games.
I have done.
I think I was the Gunzerker, it was Salvador the Gunzerker. It wasn't, there was glitched classes that you could have, there was some things, and I was just running them constantly. I think it was for a good 2 years. I was running Borderlands, but a few things happened in my life. A few family members passed away, and I stopped doing it around 2014, 2015. And back 2000, I think it was 2017, I checked a few days ago on my Twitter that 2017 was the most recent post that I posted after that gap. So there was a few gaps, but currently where I am now has been from the first post on YouTube 2009 to where we are now, guys.
That's awesome.
I'm not big, but it's all about the love and the passion for the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the first console that I had, it wasn't even a console, it was a Commodore 64. Showing my age, guys. Showing my age, yes.
You're going back a bit now, yeah. We've come a long way since then, haven't we? With the I actually bought the Series S yesterday, and my mind's blown by how quick it is and how much better the graphics are and things. It is incredible, to be fair, but we have definitely come a long way as gamers, you know. But right, okay. So what was it that first got you into streaming, buddy?
What's got me into streaming?
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone has ever heard of White Boy 7th Street.
I don't believe so, not myself.
No, he was a machinima director for machinima back in 2010, 2011. And it was when Justin TV, which was where we are just now, Justin TV is what it was before it changed over to Twitch. And he had a channel. It was his White Boy 7th Street channel, which currently is the one he has got here. And it was just a dedication because he was a man like myself, came from nothing. He was a white boy from the street, from 7th Street, and he had nothing. He had his mum, he had one brother, he had nothing, bro. He was on benefits and all that kind of stuff. And it was one of the biggest ones that inspired me to do what I'm doing currently right now, man.
That's awesome, dude. Honestly, I love hearing these stories, you know, about people who, you know, actually get influenced by other people who are doing well. You know, I fucking love hearing that stuff, honestly. It's and like you said as well, it's sort of close to home for you, you know, the guy who sort of came from nowhere and he's, you know, on his way sort of thing. So it is class to see. I honestly love hearing these sort of stories. Like, I could listen to them all day. If I asked like 200 people what got you into streaming, I could literally sit there and just read through their responses all day. I love that sort of stuff, you know. It's like the sense of community about it all, you know, and it's honestly, it's awesome as hell. So obviously you just spoke about that, but is there any other streamers maybe who influence you, or is there any now that influence the way that you run your ship?
To get me properly into Borderlands, I was explaining about the Borderlands. Yeah. Borderlands 2, there's a man who's currently not with us anymore. I don't really want to can I get into it, but Yota Slayer, he passed away. Driving a car while drunk, just a silly move, and he inspired me to do Twitch the way the way it is just now, man. Sorry.
You're good, dude. You're good.
Brian, Yoda Slayer, bro, it was so close to my heart, and that's what I've still got the character just now saved on a hard drive, bro. That's how much that dude meant to me. Obviously, talking about the Borderlands, White Boy got me into streaming, but to pursue that on to where I am now would be Yoda Slayer.
Yeah,
definitely, bro.
Man,
Sorry,
I think
guys.
no,
that's all right, man. It's emotions, we all have them.
Of course they do, dude. Everybody cries. Honestly, you don't have to worry about that, man. Or apologise. It's something that's close to you. Can we get some love in the chat, guys, as well, please? Obviously, it's something that's extremely, close to you and has touched you. So
Definitely,
if
man.
that's how you feel about it, buddy, let it go. Show the world. You know what I mean?
Guys, and you should go have a wee look. Sorry if I'm plugging here. Yote Slayer, Yote Slayer, Slaya. His son has currently took over his channel just now, but have a look at his most recent video, guys. It's mad to even listen to it, how he influenced the community so much, guys. And for myself to get upset, that is pretty mad, mate. So
yeah. And look, dude, look at that in the chat. You got right. I always fuck this guy's name up. Woogie.
Do you want me to pronounce it for you?
Please do it.
I would say it's Wuggy.
Wuggy. Okay.
Wuggy.
Cool.
So it's like buggy. So if you have
okay.
the roller, like your buggy, so it's like Wuggy. Aye.
Got you, Wuggy. Okay, so he's in the chat saying it's you who inspires him. He's still got the dazzle you gave him. So man,
no way, bro.
Bro, that's insane. The fact now that like you said, you're not like the biggest in the world, but the fact that you're inspiring people as well shows you're on the right track and shows that you're doing things correctly, I think,
I can actually remember that Dazzle. Dazzle 130, that's one of the things that actually was recorded the first video on my YouTube, man. Which is pretty good, man.
No, but honestly, I love that, like, to the last, like, sort of 2 or 3 podcasts I've done, people's, like, supporters have come in, like, last week with Fat, we had people coming in and showing the love for him. Same again with you right now. I honestly love this sort of stuff. It's great to see,
so good, bro. I should have had some tissues. I was expecting some tissues to have some laugh, bro, but aye. I always go back and watch his last video all the time, man.
It's awesome, but honestly, I do love the community spirit among on Twitch. I did a while ago. I did have a bit of a vibe like that. Twitch was full of dicks because I met a lot of them. But honestly, since I've started properly streaming and doing podcasts and things, it's opened my eyes, and I now know that I'm in the right place for me, and obviously everybody else is in the right place as well. So stick with Twitch, guys.
Definitely.
Anyway, right, we're gonna
see that man over there. That man inspires me currently right now.
I just do my bit, man. Just do
you're a good man. You're good, man. You're a good man.
I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. Look, there's people in the chat here all saying. So Tim from Adrenaline, how are you doing, buddy? He's saying you're both legends. Me and the missus watching on the TV in the living room. Have fun.
Thank you. Sorry about the crying, guys. Sorry.
Dude, don't apologise. Honestly, emotion is a real thing. Show it to the world. Okay, so we're going to touch this next part is something I think you'll enjoy. So we're going to touch a little bit on equipment. So in as much or as little detail as you like.
Where do I start, I guess?
Yeah, just tell people what you use.
It's only a basic entry PC. I went from having my laptop, which is literally just an Asus Aspire. I think it's got a Intel Celeron processor in it. I was trying to run OBS, wasn't happening, so I've got myself a basic entry. I think I've got an Asus motherboard with an AMD Ryzen 5 3400G, and I think it's a Radeon 8 integrated, but currently looking to upgrade that. Mic, we have here the Panamala. I don't know what kind of build or make it is or anything. It's a Pixel monitor we have for the PC, and we have a Canon camera. I think that's a 1080p 2K quad. We have my console. I've got it all out down here, guys. Can you read it? No. But I've got a load there. I've got my AWD mouse keyboard set, which I think you can get that from Amazon, I think.
Nice.
Would you believe if I told you guys that I capture my gameplay through a 2015 Elgato capture card?
Did you have it in 2015 or did you buy it this year from like a 2015
no,
model?
No. It's a 2015 model.
Yeah.
I did sell my other one due to collapses and obviously the family was passing away, and I stopped doing what I was doing to get a little bit of money. So I did sell it, but to 2017 when I started getting back into it, I repurchased one on eBay for £89 from a little gentleman who upgraded to the HD60S. And obviously him being a stream himself, he thought I would pass it on to someone else for a reasonable price. So I picked the Elgato, which would you believe is a 2015 version. And it still pumps out really good content, guys. So obviously we over on Twitch. My console monitor is just a normal Baird TV. And my PS4 down here is a 2TB PS4 Pro. And I don't think I've missed anything else, have I, guys?
I think you covered pretty much everything. You know,
I think I have.
Based on what you've told me, obviously it shows that you've invested in your stream. You know, you've you know, you've obviously put a bit of money into it. You know, and bought decent equipment and things. You know, you're
Well, Kill Cypher and Irish Sensei are obviously my cousins, and Wuggy is my brother, who are obviously in and out my household, and obviously they will tell you themselves what I had last year compared to what I do have now is absolutely insane. I obviously forgot to mention my desk. I do have my big desk as well. But yes, the only thing I think I need to upgrade with my stuff just now is my graphics card. Everything currently I do have is exactly the way it should be, because I only bought the PC to overlay the PS4 currently, which we do have down under the desk under here.
Yeah. All the best getting a decent graphics card, buddy. They seem to be a nightmare right now, I think, don't they? So unless you buy a brand new PC just to get the graphics card out of it, you're going to struggle.
That's
I think.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it, bro.
It's mad right now. The way I think, because all this COVID nonsense, I think obviously a lot more people are taking up streaming, and graphics cards are flying off the shelves, and then the prices have gone up, and it's just nuts. I think I seen one going for like $2,500 the other day, which I found insane. I would never pay that much money for anything. I wouldn't buy a car that price.
There was low profile ones, but I don't want to be putting something into the machine that's going to make it kind of technically run slower, because I think I'm on at 3.7 gigahertz currently with the AMD Ryzen. So with the Radeon 8 integrated, I don't really want to be putting something worse into the console, or not the console, the PC, as we were talking about it. Yeah,
right, okay, so we're actually going to move on now. You've obviously watched the podcast before. We're going to move on to something I like to call Fast 5. Before we do, guys, please start getting your questions in the chat, right? So if you can highlight them, that'd be great. It makes life much easier for me. We can get a lot smoother. So yeah, if you can, I think it's 10 channel points to highlight them. So I think you all coming in for the first time start with like 300 anyway. So yeah, if you have any good questions, guys, make sure you whack them in there, and we'll get them out asked out after the Fast 5.
And behave your lot.
Yeah, behave 100%. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, buddy, the first one is: would you prefer to have 50 new followers or 5 new subs?
Followers. Definitely.
100%. I completely agree. Do you know, to this day, we've still only had. I think we've done what now, like 24, 25 episodes, I think, altogether. And we had one guy say sub. Only one guy ever said sub. Yeah. And the reason he said that was because he said it shows that person's invested in me, you know, they're interested and they're going to come back. So that's fair enough. That's a good answer. Right, okay, so if you could have any celebrity follow you and be in your chat all the time, who would it be and why?
I was waiting for this one. Recently found out that Soulja Boy live streams. So yes, Soulja Boy. I would love for him to pop into my chat and even just say hello.
That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Just look, mate.
That would be awesome. I've actually been watching the I don't know if you're into wrestling at all, but him and Randy Orton have been having a bit of a tear up on Twitter.
Have not, bro.
It's quite funny, dude. Honestly, the stuff they've been saying to each other is worth a look. So when you get 5, jump on Twitter and have a look at what Randy Orton's been saying to him, and it's so fun. I think it started off.
I do follow Soulja Boy on Twitter, so if it's over on the Twitter sphere, then
yeah, check it out.
I'll be having a wee gander at that, definitely.
I think it started off something to do with Soulja Boy tweeting about wrestling being fake or some shit. I don't know what it was, but then Randy Orton got involved and they haven't stopped. So I don't know what's gonna happen there. Maybe they'll play that off into a Mania boxing match or something. I don't know, but
what money?
It'll be funny though.
But Soldier Boy runs his own RP GTA server, man. So
Oh, really? I didn't know
I
that.
think that's what got me in. I was playing GTA and I popped in, man. But
That's
I'll have
something
a
I'm
look
looking
at that.
forward to trying in the future is GTA RP. I think I'm going to give that a bash.
That's why I need to upgrade that graphics card.
Yeah, well, when you do, we'll get involved. We'll get
Yeah,
up and running. We'll all play it.
Scottish RP, man. Definitely.
Damn right. Right, okay, if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
People in the chat who know me would possibly already know this question, but for myself, it would be Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
From the heart, yes, because it's from Scotland. So me investing just that wee bit of time would be Grand Theft Auto. I think I'm not even going to go into my stats. It's Fast 5 for a reason. Crazy.
I think it is actually based in Scotland, isn't it? The developers. Yeah, I forgot about that. When you said that, then it's from Scotland. I was like, wait, it's in LA, isn't it? And then I was like, yeah, it's made in Scotland. Okay,
just go into their wiki, Chris. Have a wee gander, mate. It's really, really interesting.
I probably will. I love that sort of stuff. Finding out little reasons behind things and that sort of stuff. Right. Okay. So, what is the most viewers you ever had at one time, and how did you react to that?
I think the most I had at any one time was 50, just over the 50 mark. I think it was 54. And that was from one of the guys who I was a full-time mod for on Twitch, J Brown's Gaming. And obviously, I'd had my schedule in that up by then. And I just said to him, like, Joe, I'm away to go live. I'll catch you in a bit. Because he had like 6 to 10 mods at any one time. So me going away was just a kind of general thing, and next thing I know, he pops in with all these viewers, and I'm like, oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, it's quite. I remember the first time I ever got raided. It was like, I think it was like a 32 viewer raid, something along them lines, and I was overwhelmed. Honestly,
Don't. Because,
I didn't know what to do.
Recently, I've been raided twice with 2 big people. One person who is just a Marvel streamer, another one, Bearded Viking. And when he came in with the raid, I was like so taken aback that I was reading the text from the screen, as well as initiating his raid, but I was seeing people chatting, so I called them Bearded Dragon, and still to this day, I'll kick myself, bro. Always, I will just kick myself, thinking that I'd shouted out, Bearded Viking is someone else. And I
remember this.
So embarrassed. I think it was my birthday stream.
It was. I remember it. Yeah.
There, and I was like, no, I just haven't done that. And I still to this day, I still feel bad in myself because I done that.
Aye.
I know I shouldn't, but obviously because who I am,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Way of saying it.
I know what you mean. Obviously, Dean wouldn't really give a shit if you called him Bearded Dragon, Bearded Viking, Bearded Arsehole. He wouldn't care. Honestly, he's a good guy. But I know what you mean. You're like, oh shit, I look like a dick there, and I know what you're saying. I've done a few things on my stream to make me feel like that. Trust me. I'm not going to go over them, but yeah, I have. Right, okay. So the last of the Fast 5 is: have you had any griefers in your chat, and what did you do about that situation?
I think the last one that I did have that I can recall was when I first started back streaming. It was City Skylines I was playing, and the person came in, and obviously if I was to speak, like when I get into the flow of live streaming, if I'm not doing anything kind of professional, I spent like the best part of 10 years in retail, so that is why I sound a lot more kind of polite than most Scots. But when I get comfortable into my stream, that is when the pure Scottish comes through, and the people come into the chat and it's like, sorry, I can't understand you, or they can't understand me. And I think it was 2 or 3 people that actually come in at the same time and says, oh, we can't understand you, But obviously it wasn't that. It was like, oh, we can't understand you, speak English. And I think it was my mods that just explained, obviously, like, the dude's Scottish, he's speaking English, but with a Scottish accent. And I think they just get timed out, and I never seen them again. But what I done was just spoke politely, the way I would be speaking to just generally anyone in the chat, because obviously I was comfortable. I was in my stream. I was doing what I was doing. I wasn't being more polite. I was enjoying myself, as they say. So it wasn't as professional. I was like, oh, aye man, I just got road down there and that. So it was like, it was slang. So it was like, oh, you're not even speaking English. I'm trying.
I got no time for people like that, to be honest. I can understand you perfectly. honestly. I do have some difficulties understanding Scottish people sometimes, but you are you're very clear to me. I don't have any issues understanding a word you're saying. If you started speaking slang and things, fair enough, I probably wouldn't understand it, but
I have listened to a lot of many voices from all over the world as well, so I'm pretty good at speaking very broken English as well as speaking as slangy as I want, because that wee guide down the road stole my lashing, you know.
yeah. I honestly love the... Do you know, with Scottish people, what makes me laugh, right? So obviously you speak your own way, so you say words like we and things like that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You actually, most of you that I know, type the same way. So I've literally spoken to Scottish people and they've been like typing and I'm reading it as if I'm a Scotsman, you know? It's like you say something instead of for, it's like fi, something like that.
4, 5.
No, the word like for, like this is for you.
4.
So
4?
yeah, I've seen literally some people typing.
How it's for me?
Not from you, no, but I've seen some people literally typing.
F-A-E.
Yeah, that.
Fae me. So you're giving me a gift. What is that? Fae you?
Yeah. Exactly, I know what you mean.
Well, thanks, Chris.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, it just makes me laugh how people from Scotland type the way they speak. It's insane. I just love seeing it, you know? It's funny as fuck.
That big guy, Fae down the road.
Yeah. Dude, I love it, honestly. It's class. Right, okay. So, good answers, buddy. Good answers.
No worries, man. Always.
Before we move on to viewer questions, I'm just going to pop up a different slide. What the fuck? I sound old. A different screen. So, obviously, guys, we are drawing this giveaway tonight. It's for a mug, so you can enjoy your adrenalize out of, or you can draw your tea or coffee out of while watching the podcast. So, the wheel of names is locked. Unfortunately, there's no time for anybody else to enter right now, but we've got a load of names on there. We'll be drawing that later tonight. But yeah, so we're now going to move on to viewer questions, okay? There's quite a few coming in the chat, actually. Oh, before we do, Key wants to dab.
I can see them passing there, but I've not actually paid attention to the highlighted ones. So, they're on you. They're all ready to come in. So,
it's funny.
Key wanting a dab?
Yeah,
so
he wants a dab.
I'd be going that way.
Yeah, perfect.
Aye.
I think I'm going this way now.
Just on you, Chris. Aye.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we count on go. Okay. Sweet. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, mine's well delayed. Look at that shit. Jesus. I need to sort this shit out. Right. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna move straight into the viewers' questions. Oh Jesus, Miss Crazy, thanks so much for that sub. Honestly. Appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. Your wife, is it wife or fiance?
Fiance, wife to be, but she's stated to me that she will never marry me because it's just a piece of paper.
Oh, that's different. I think.
If Miss Crazy's gifting out subs, I need to resubscribe Miss Crazy. It comes from the same bank.
Oh man, that's funny shit. I love this sort of stuff. Yeah, thank you so much for that.
No worries, it's all about the support, bro.
Right, okay. So the first question I'm seeing in the chat is actually from Wayne, Fantastic Gamer. How you doing, my man? He's asking, how many accents can you really do, and will you do 2 right now?
How many accents can I do? If I listen to the accent, I think it takes me about maybe 30 seconds to a minute, maybe listening to the same thing over, or maybe like a sentence or like people conversing. It usually only takes me about a minute and a half to get like the noise into my head and then putting it out there or trying it, because I do try as many accents as possible, but I think from my array of voices or accents, I think I can do maybe 10 all in, but aye.
Right, so what we're going to do then, right, if you're up for it, I want you to say welcome to the StreamDream Podcast in like 3 different accents, if you can right now. That'd be class.
Accents?
Yeah.
Oh. Welcome to the StreamDream Podcast.
It's insane. Which one was that? Was that?
I don't know, but that sounded like a wee bit of... when I put them on, it's like it doesn't technically necessarily come from a certain place. When I put it on, it's from something that I've heard maybe before.
Right.
So
okay.
it's like photographic memory. It is I hate it sometimes. When I hear things, it is really annoying because I see and notice things that technically I shouldn't. If someone says something out the side of the room or something, and I catch that, I'll be like, what was that? Sorry, what was that?
Yeah.
So it was like, literally I just pick them from my head. It's not always ones exactly how they do, but I'm sure I can see Scouse there for a fantastic game.
Yeah.
So Scouts, welcome to the StreamDream Podcast.
I think Tim, who's watching right now, Adrenalize Tim, I think his missus is a Scouse. And she would be laughing watching this.
The Scotsman is completely sorry.
Let's do one more then.
Or should we say Russia? Hi, welcome to the StreamDream Podcast.
That was pretty good.
You bring vodka.
I wish I had vodka, dude. I wish I had vodka.
I don't drink. People know that. If people know me personally, people know that I don't drink. Me, I'm a teetotaler. Long story, don't ask. But yes, Crazy does not drink. He has a wee dram at the New Year and maybe a wee dram on certain occasions, but I don't even know at the weekend.
No, that's
I've
fair
still got 4 beers in the fridge for New Year.
I got a few as well, I think. I might get into them soon, I don't know. But I almost slammed them all when we lost to France, but then thankfully you guys saved our bacon last weekend,
I didn't know what was happening, bro, and I've seen it and I'm like, we just let Wales win? Yes! I just feel like, I'm, as a man like you, I'm more into rugby than I am, obviously, the football.
Yeah. Oh, it was mental in the end, wasn't it? But Scotland were class, to be fair. But anyway, I just want to say another thank you to your missus for gifting another sub to yourself. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. You were both extremely awesome.
I would have done it myself, but I'm busy.
Yeah, he's a bit busy right now, guys, so he can't sub. Yeah, he already has, okay. But yeah, thank you, buddy. I do appreciate that from you both.
No worries,
it's massively appreciated. Right, okay, so we have quite a few more to ask you. So, my missus, Sophia, that's my kid. My missus Amber is asking, what would you say keeps you motivated on those FSH, whatever that means?
What keeps me motivated? Getting up in the morning and thinking that the kids are going to be where I am just now in maybe 20 years or so, because what I'm doing right now, when I'm streaming, technically that is creating, it's not really a company but a community for my kids to then take on themselves and maybe grow that as a company for them. So my motivation is the kids. I used to have a command in my chat that was called Wayne's, ! Wayne's, and it used to give you some information about how Crazy's doing it for the Waynes. So if you hear the Waynes greeting in the background, please don't take offence. Just leave the chat. So but this is the motivation for me is the kids, Sam.
That's awesome, dude. Honestly, I love you and these sort of things. You know, the fact that, you know, you want to grow your stream as much as you can, so then it's something your kids can take over. That's insane. I love that sort of stuff.
Like Miss Crazy will tell you, any Twitch payments that come in through Twitch go straight to Miss Crazy, and if Crazy wants to purchase anything or get anything, I'll ask Miss Crazy, because I stated to her before I went kind of, it's not full time, but before I did schedule up, I did say to her that any monetary funds that did come in from Twitch would be given to her and the kids to do whatever. If Crazy needs to be something, I'll ask for it.
That's Mrs. always comes first, buddy, I think, innit? That's the happy wife, happy life. Obviously, yes, she's not wife yet. One day she will be. But yeah.
Hopefully.
Right, okay, so Amber once again is asking, who would you say is your biggest support and biggest influence? Good question.
Biggest support is, you were just talking about Miss Crazy. It's been rocky for it was a long story, but Miss Crazy's been there from about 15 years now. Coming up, my oldest is 14, so Miss Crazy is the person who, sorry Ashley, Ashley is my partner, and she is there when I need her most.
That's awesome. It's really good to hear. Like, you know, we're both lucky. You know, I've got the same thing here. You know, Amber supports me in anything I want to do. If I want to, if I wanted to go and spend $5,000 on a PC tomorrow, she wouldn't question it. She'd be like, "Yeah, go for it. Whatever you want to do." as long as I can get a holiday out of it, I'm like, yeah, okay. But yeah, no, it's great to have
You
that
guys are
support.
going to get that. You guys are going to end up asking Miss Crazy to marry me, guys.
Why don't we get it trending on Twitter or start something on Twitter?
Marry him.
Hashtag marry him, Miss Crazy. Let's do it. And then we can stream your wedding, maybe. Just get a laptop set up on the side and a little webcam or something and stream your wedding.
Daisy's not ready. Stop.
That'd be pretty cool, actually, wouldn't it? A wedding on Twitch.
I'm actually sweating, bro. Thinking about that. No, obviously we're prepared, but I don't think obviously having the department of the little one in the room, I don't think currently we're ready for marriage mentally, but definitely I think down the line, hopefully before I reach 45, I definitely would like to marry Ashley. Yes, I would.
Awesome. Ashley, he wants to marry you. Marry the man.
Let's get strippers for the stag. That's all right, we'll still be all here, guys.
Let's get strippers for... Wait, I know a cheap stripper, actually. Unfortunately, it's me, and unfortunately, I've got a dick, but 20 quid's 20 quid.
Yeah, that's bro.
But yeah. Yeah, so if you do end up getting married, guys, please try and incorporate some sort of stream into that. I think it'd be class. Imagine tuning into that. Like, imagine like how good that would be to watch.
I have got another channel on Twitch that I was speaking to Miss Crazy about the past couple of months about creating it into like a family channel where we can just post like our stream, our things, maybe like if we're making like a big dinner or something, like oh aye, there we go. This is how you cook for 50 kids, or even just days out, holidays.
Yeah,
just different things, man.
I enjoy that sort of stuff. You know, like obviously when we go on holiday, we like to watch YouTube videos on it. So most of the videos we find are normally like vlogs from people and families who go there. And I find they're the best ones normally, rather than like a hotel's own promo video, which are normally shot from like these ultra flattering angles and things. So
I follow a wee travel channel. It's called Kr4yz33 TV, and our constant uploads. I always watch them, and they just travel the full of the UK in a camper van. Sorry for that other wee plug there, Dan.
It's all good. Plug away.
I love you, mate.
Right, okay, so we're going to move on with the next question. So Amber, once again, she loves a question. She's asking, what advice would you give to up-and-coming streamers? Good question.
First things first, be yourself, and don't let negative comments get you down. So see, the negative, they always turn a negative into a positive. So if someone says anything negative to you, don't just ignore it. If you're going to be able to think up of something fast that's going to be positive of what they're saying, hit them back with something positive. Always be positive, and it's always about like paying it forward. So if someone comes into your chat and follows you, I know not everyone is about the follow, but it's about being yourself.
Yeah.
And just take it as it goes. If someone comes into your chat and starts speaking, and obviously if they stream as well, go give them a wee follow. Next time they're live, drop in there. So it's like first and foremost is be yourself and network.
Exactly.
Networking is the key.
It is the key. It's the main key, I think, for streaming. You know, I tell people every week. People must be getting bored of me saying it, but networking, do it, guys. It is a game changer. I'd say it is a game changer. You know. Right, okay, good question, Amber. Let's see what else we got here. Fat wants to know what's your motivation every day to keep on giving great advice and giving us great content. We have sort of touched on that.
If the guys want a different answer for what obviously did motivate me the last time, obviously waking up and getting the kids. When I come online, when I come on to you guys, opening up my Twitter and seeing tweets for the Naughty Squad, and you guys know who the Naughty Squad is. The people who are in the fam, should we say? Chris, I've got notifications on for you. Key, fantastic. All the major ones, Wuggy, everybody, Tim, Adrenalize, Conk, literally all the major ones who I kind of communicate with or have like technically in the fam, all have notifications on. And as soon as I come on, seeing all those is what gives me the motivation to be like, boom, let's go. And the brain function, obviously, as well, my brain function is not as normal as other people's. It's kind of overactive, as they say, hence the hyperactivity and the impulsiveness.
I suppose it's like when you come on a stream, and you see all your regulars coming in and things, and all your friends. It's like, I suppose it's like just strolling into a pub with your mates, or strolling into a pub and all your mates are there. You have a good crack with them, you enjoy yourself. I think it's
definitely.
It's the same sort of aspect, really, isn't it? You walk in, you're glad to see them, and it's like spending the night with the boys. Yeah, I think that's the best way to think about streaming sometimes, honestly.
Having friends, yes, definitely. Close ones, especially obviously in lockdown. We can't go and meet everyone. Having that computer there with that circle of friends, even just this Zoom call here, this does a lot for mental health. It is unreal.
It does, yeah.
Having just those people, like the social well-being for the brain is increased at least 70%, even if you're just having a mental conversation with people like we are just now.
Yeah, I completely agree, especially with this COVID shit as well, I think video
Not
calling...
Get into that.
No, we won't speak about it, but I think video calling is the best thing ever invented.
Yes,
honestly.
Yes, definitely.
You get to see
I
your
remember
pals.
when MSN was about. Can you remember that?
I don't want to talk too much about my MSN days.
Bing, 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 bing.
I did some bad things on MSN. Not bad things, but embarrassing things. One of them involved a bottle of shampoo. I won't say too much about it. But yeah, Amber knows what I'm talking about, but we're not going to get into that right now. I'll keep that for something else maybe. I don't know. Right, okay, so let's see if we have any more in the chat. Kr4yz33, how you doing, my man? Always here. He wants to know what goes into making a crazy stream. Good question.
What goes into making a crazy stream? Well, obviously because who I am, it makes it a lot more crazy than it is, because I speak my mind before I actually process it and think, oh, what have I says? And 9 times out of 10 it comes straight for the head, so it's patter instead of being. It's like when people come into my house, I can be so serious with them. It's unreal. But take the utter piss. So you could be asking me for, oh, it's alright if I make a cup of tea, and I'm like, no. So you come up to my house and you think it's alright to make a cup of tea. just pure straight faced and all that. So it's like, it's just me being myself, and I think the overlays as well. As long as you've got a lot of kind of interaction in your stream, I think if it's good and it's interactive, it's going to be crazy. That is why I've kind of taken off the end of my name, Loves It Crazy, and put it into my Twitch. Hence why the Crazy Guy, and that's another story. My Loves It Crazy along here, guys.
No, I completely agree with you. I think I do think you're spot on, to be fair, but okay, I'm just scrolling through. We got a lot of hashtag marry him in the chat right now. Let's see, where's the next question coming from? Oh, here's a good one actually. So this is from Irish Sensei 97. He wants to know your top 5 favorite games.
Where do I start? Do I start from the bottom? Now we're here, or do I start from number 1 and go down?
Start from like
the bottom,
your least to your biggest.
We'll start from the bottom. So we go in companies. So I'd probably say bottom would be The Sims. Then getting into number 4 would be simulators. So it would be like Euro Truck Simulator, those kind of ones. I've got a load on my mobile, but ETS on the PC.
Yeah.
Getting into number 3, talking about like games or franchises, I would put Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 into number 3. Number 2 would be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and number 1, obviously you guys guessed it, would be Grand Theft Auto.
It's a good list. That's a good list. All good games, by the way. All good games in their own unique way.
Sorry about the double COD, guys, but many people know me. I did spend the best part of 6 years running an organisation for Call of Duty. So yes, team orientated, guys. If you're looking for a team someday, I'm good at Call of Duty. My reflexes are just as good, especially with using this stuff as well, guys.
Yeah, baby, it is. Adrenalize Energy, $24.99 for 60 delicious servings. I'm shit at doing adverts, man. Honestly, I'm the worst. Fat is saying, sorry, I don't have any great questions. We know the man. We know so much already. I'm a fan and consider myself a friend. Ask him about the amazing advice he's given us all. He's a great human and a loyal man. The love is there, dude. The love is there for you, honestly. There's lots of it. Somebody else, Bunny, he says, just want to say what an amazing man he is. Never made a friendship like this through social media and streaming before. All love to you and everyone else. You know who you are. See what I mean? A lot of love, man.
Yeah, I think there was one or two for Buggy there. There was one for Buggy, but I don't know if we should get into that on.
Oh yeah, I
stream.
did see that actually. Yeah.
That's a different one. That's a different one.
It is an interesting question though. If you want me to ask it, I will. I don't mind.
Oh no! It's half a dozen. It's just like protesting. It's just looking to look out for the voiceless. That is it.
Yeah.
Obviously, if anyone knows the movement or Anonymous, then obviously you know who it is. I'm not some sort of hacker who's going to come and steal all your stuff. No, I am a online activist who posts things which are people for the voiceless, and I protest for the same movement in Glasgow.
That's fair enough. Is that where your picture came from?
We don't do anything. We're always about peaceful protesting. So if anyone's interested, just have a wee look for about Anonymous Movement Glasgow, and you'll have a wee look about. We've done a lot of stuff for the homeless. I didn't really want to get into this, guys, but we've done a lot of stuff for the people of Glasgow, and it is insane, and it's close to my heart because myself, I was homeless 3 times throughout my life, and it's not a very nice experience.
No.
But the way I go forward with the protesting that I do is for the voiceless. You hear so many stories about not just how people end up homeless, but how people get into serious debt and all that kind of stuff. And it's giving advice, and it's all about kind of like paying it forward, all about the positive vibes. And it's like wow. I don't really want to get into the kind of conversation of protesting, but yes, every 5th of November we go hold a wee protest about just generally things in the area.
Well, I think it's actually awesome, to be fair, because it shows you're a caring person, and you and everybody else who does it. Is that where your the picture you sent me for the promo image for this podcast? Is that from that?
That is one of that's an indie protest. Obviously, if people know about the government situation between Scotland and England, obviously Scotland wants to part and England wants to keep obviously the United Kingdom. That was from I think 2016. I think that was from one of them when I was literally just. I think it was a professional photographer that took that picture.
Awesome
so that
photo.
was technically the only one that I did have with my face, because the mask is always usually on. Even though I stream here, guys, you can see me. Hello, everybody. How you doing? The mask is always usually on when I go to protests, because every face should be the same. So when you're shouting, it should all be about the same thing.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. That honestly, I do think it's awesome that you do that sort of thing, and shows that
Sorry, guys.
you're caring, which is great, honestly. Right, okay, I don't think any more have come in. Oh, wait, Am's got another one.
I see that one now.
Yeah, what new content can we expect to see on future streams? And that's a question for the two of you. Right, for myself, I need to get back to actual streaming first. I've had an opportunity in my life, which has taken me away from streaming a little bit. I'm sort of getting used to it all, so I'll be back sort of streaming pretty soon. Maybe a few different days and times, but I will be back. What about you, buddy? What anything else coming to your stream soon?
Well, Easter's coming up, and if we reach the 900 goal on Twitter of followers, guys, I will don a full bunny outfit for Easter stream.
Hey,
and
nice.
I think Mad Max is getting, not Mad Max, Uncharted 4 on a Wednesday. It's coming to its end, so we can expect something else from Wednesday as well. So on a Wednesday, I think 2 more Wednesdays, I think it will be, and we will see something new, but I'm not going to go into too much. There is some behind the scene work.
Beautiful.
I've had to, I'll go give you a wee tip. I've had to create I think it's a Just Giving page for a link for a charity, I think, yes. So yes, that is a wee tip. I'll just tell you, I'm going to be doing a charity live stream for a local charity that has helped me personally, and there's going to be like a big backstory behind myself and how they've helped me, and how I'm going to be giving them a little bit back, because when they helped me, I had 0. Now that I've got that wee bit extra to push forward, I'll try and do that and get them as much support as possible.
Well, please let me know plenty in advance, just so I can help you push that as well, buddy. I'm all for charity streams.
Definitely.
All for
Thank
it.
you, bro. Thank
It's all
you.
good. No thanks needed, buddy, honestly. So we have one more from Fat. He's asking, what can we expect with the new green screen / defrog?
Oh, so my filters. So, if you don't know, obviously Crazy had his birthday stream and it was me. We had this. Obviously, I'm donning the Kr4yz, guys.
Ah, it's beautiful. Check that out.
Yes, adrenalised. In fact, I'll stand up a wee bit. I'll
Check this out, guys.
There we go. Kr4yz.
Ew.
Adrenalised energy.
Beautiful.
So,
great shirt. Go and buy it, guys.
the filters are literally just snap camera installed straight onto the system, and I've picked Kermit the Frog straight off the back. But I was, fantastic stay out my head, I was looking on Amazon today for green screen packages, which has the stand and the green screen as well as some clamps and that as well. So if Miss Crazy allows it, I might be bringing a little bit more to that as well, guys, and we'll have different transition scenes as well, hopefully.
That's gonna be awesome, dude. I think you can do so much with the green screen. I love green screen. Honestly, it's great. There's some of the things you can do, like so I might as well tell you all, guys. So I started working with this company called Anarchy X, which is a crypto company. I won't go too much into it, whatever I do, but they do a lot of green screen stuff on their live streams, and it's some of the stuff you can do is class. Honestly, I can't wait to delve into the world of green screen myself. It's a lot to learn, but it is so much you can do with it. It's great. Right, okay, I think that's all of the questions for now, buddy. Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, cool. Anyway, so I'm going to move on to some of my own. Right, okay, so let's talk a little bit about Twitch, right? So is there something with Twitch that you don't like, or you wish they'd introduce?
I don't like, or I would like them to introduce... Oh, I had this question. You were asking Wade this question,
Yeah.
and I had the answer that I was going to answer, and it's now gone. Oh, no way.
This happens a lot.
Oh, I was sitting watching. We were doing this exact thing. Wade was on. Wade was here. Wade was where I'm on.
Yeah.
You asked Wade the question, and I had it in my head. Oh, I can't even think, Chris. I'm so sorry, man.
It's all good, dude. It's all good. Is this something?
It was something really important. It was something to do with the smaller streamers, and I can't even remember what it was. It's going to come back to me, bro, and I'll end up DMing you later on Twitter.
It'll come back to you later after we finish. I guarantee it.
Oh,
it's always the way.
Something simple. It was something simple and small as well.
It's always the way. You always remember things. Oh, here we go.
The ability to be able to fucking do your Twitch stuff on mobile. So see all your OBS and stuff, obviously you can live stream from mobile, but the ability to properly get all of your OBS stuff properly done on mobile through Twitch instead of needing to download external apps and all that kind of stuff. So have it as in like a I wouldn't say like a separate like folder that you can APK onto your phone, but have the ability to, like, obviously, you know, with the OBS and stuff, you can import from different bots. You should be able to do that then and like put it onto the Twitch one. So that means when you're on Twitch, you don't need to worry about having 2 and 3 apps open and all that kind of stuff. But Twitch with the OBS need to kind of look more to the smaller community, because the extensions the smaller community have, if they've not got a capture card, bro, there's nothing for them apart from stuff that you only see on PC, which is a shame, really.
A lot of I find some of the widgets don't actually work either. You go in and put them all in there and things, and they just don't work. So they need a lot of work, I think. You know, obviously the main sort of ones that I use, they work fine, like the sound alerts and things. Obviously, please don't play them now, guys, by the way, because I haven't got the sound alert thing set up here, because I actually use Streamlabs OBS for my main streams with all the sound alerts and things, and I use just standard OBS for my podcasts. So Tim wants me to check my Discord DMs. What's going on, Timmy boy? Oh, here we go. What's this? Wait there. Okay. So, yeah, something to tell you after. Okay, that's all cool. Right, okay. So, I've lost a bit of track now. Maybe, yeah. So yeah, widgets don't work, and don't use them sound alerts right now, guys, because I haven't got it set up. Okay, so yeah, seems important. You could say that. Fat is all over Adrenalize right now. He's one person. He's always like, "Oh, what's this new thing that's coming this weekend? What's going on?" I'm like, "Yep, not telling you." He's so into it, like it's great. All of you are, you know. I literally wake up every day and seeing most of you guys who are in here right now tweeting about Adrenalize or something. It's great.
I
honestly.
wish I could be in the Discord more, man. It's insane. I've got the notifications on for my mobile. My phone goes insane, but
It is insane.
actively in the Discord that I come onto the PC. But it's like trying to get like 5 minutes to sit and have like a conversation with people in the Discord is insane for myself, man.
Yeah, it is. It's a good little community building. You know, we started it off, and you know, we didn't really expect too much from it, but it's building into a nice little community. You know, people are all sort of jumping in and out of each other's streams and supporting each other and all sorts of things. It's great to see. I love it, honestly.
Every day I pop into the Discord and I'm sure I see somebody new, 2 or 3 people new on the Adrenalize Discord. Yes,
We are growing. Also, if you know anybody looking for a nice Discord server to be in, and obviously a quality product, please do invite them in. I think I've turned invites on.
I'm forever shouting about this stuff.
It's great
forever
stuff, isn't it?
I'm
It's honestly-
always shouting about it.
It is extremely good stuff, honestly. I was, like I said, so the story goes, right? So this is how it goes. I'll be a little bit open with you all, guys. So I didn't know Tim. I knew his brother. I've known his brother a number of years. And he said to me one day, if my brother sends you a tub, are you happy to, you know, help promote it and things? And he's got his new energy drink coming out. I was like, yeah, cool, definitely, get me involved. I'd never really tried them much before. And I always thought they were a bit of a myth. But then obviously I tried Adrenalize, and within minutes I was like, ready to rock and roll. I was killing it on Tony Hawk that day, and FIFA as well. And I was like, yeah, this shit works. This stuff works. So, yeah.
Oh, you always remember your first time.
You do. You always remember your first time, exactly.
But Wuggy had it the other day there, and they felt as if he was going to go and tidy up his full house.
It's nice to see people, you know, enjoying it and things. And
it is beautiful, guys. If you want that kind of that wee extra bit, if you want some energy, if you want to be hyper focused and make sure your hand-eye coordination is good for your games, then as Chris says, guys, get it.
Yeah, 100%. And use code as well. What's your code, buddy? What's your?
Mine's is LSK SCO, so LSK short for Love Sick Crazy, and SCO for Scottish, so LSK SCO, guys. So 10% off, and Chris.
Don't worry about me, buddy. You carry on with your own code.
Oh,
honestly, it's
get
fine.
Chris's code used, guys.
Don't use my code. Anyway, guys, awesome stuff. Right, okay, so let's get back to. I did have 1 or 2 more questions to ask you. Okay, so, right, are there any games due soon that you are looking forward to playing and or streaming?
There was one that I seen that was, you know, when you're scrolling through YouTube, you see one of those games that's like, oh, look, this new open world beta, but they never show you the name or anything. It's just like a gameplay. There's one I seen the other day there. The name of the video, I think, was this game is going to change open world free play or something. It was, and I watched like 10 minutes of it, and it looks pretty interesting. I don't know the name of it, but I'm going to look a wee bit more kind of into it and see what it is. But if that's going to be a good one, it's going to be a good one, and I might even have a wee look at that. But if I do, guys, you'll make sure that it's over on the Twitter, and I'll get that posted.
Definitely. Well, please let me know as well, because I enjoy that sort of stuff. So yeah, definitely let me know the name of it and what it's about, and I'll definitely consider it as well. So, we also need to play some Fortnite, buddy. I always see your name on there.
Yes.
You're obviously you play on PlayStation as well, do you?
Yes, I do play PlayStation, but I have cross-play enabled for Fortnite.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some games in.
I don't think I'm cross-play for Call of Duty.
Bollocks!
I think it's console only for Call of Duty.
I actually jumped on COD a couple of nights ago, right? First time back on it for ages. Used to love COD. Went back on it and felt drunk the whole time. Literally didn't have a clue what I was doing anymore. It was awful.
It's all changed back years ago. It used to be the close quarter combat. You'd have your gun, you'd have your perks. Now you can change the dead zone of your sensitivity. It's like, dude, just give me a gun, give me a controller, and let me go shoot people. That is why I prefer League play. League play is which I prefer to go to when I'm playing Call of Duty. But Chris, if you want to play a few games of Fortnite, maybe tomorrow through the day or whatever, just
let's do it.
Hit me up with a wee message or whatever, bro.
Definitely, let's do it.
Up for a few games.
It'll be a good crack.
I know how to hold myself. Bunny's probably the best out of the squad that we had the other night.
I've played with Bunny actually, so it was me, Bunny, and Tim, and we were playing, and me and Tim got smoked pretty quickly, and then Bunny was there just building in this middle of this woods, just killing teams and bagged us a win. You know, it was insane.
You need a house built in 5 minutes. Bunny's your man.
Dude, it pisses me off sometimes, right? I'll be there, I'll be shooting a guy, and then bang, 5-star hotel in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck? How do these people do this stuff? You know?
Guess it'll be like, where's my bed?
It's insane, honestly. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. Obviously, I've got you added on there. I'll chuck you an invite tomorrow or something.
I think I've got Tim and that added as well, man.
Yeah.
I accepted you all on the Xbox as well. I downloaded the app as well and accepted you guys on. I don't know if Chris, I don't know if you sent me a friend request on it, but
on what
accepted a few people on the Xbox. So I posted my Xbox ID into the Discord. I think a few people says they'd added me, but I had like 6 friend requests from.
I'll have to check it. I'll drop me a link or something.
It's all right, man.
Get
I'm
it
never
done.
on it.
No, it's all good.
It's only the app, so I've not actually got the console, man. So
it's all good. It's all good. Right. Okay. So one more question. This is the most important question I can ask you all night. The name/gamer tag. What's the reason behind it?
Right. To start off, me and Miss Crazy, we had split up.
Okay.
Sad story. We'd split up, and Miss Crazy had left. And Crazy had this sincere love to music. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Darren Styles.
Yes, I have. Yeah, great
Styles.
DJ.
So Darren Styles and VCon had a mix together called Love Garden, and the other name for it was called Love Sick Crazy. So I was listening to that song, and because obviously I was missing, Ashley at the time, my partner, it was like I felt like connected to this song, as well as obviously the fact that she was away. So I took that on as myself, but I'd obviously put that little Scottish twist on it. So I think it was Love Sick Crazy as spelt like the English way. But then I think it was like a couple of years after it, I'd actually changed it to Love Sick Crazy. So obviously I was in love, I was sick. I don't know if anyone's ever felt love sick. It's a really hateful emotion. No one ever wants to feel love sick. It is one of the worst emotions ever. And that's how I felt. And because it was Love Sick Crazy, the song, I took that upon myself, and that is how I have currently Love Sick Crazy here, which we have myself.
That's a great
story. Same if you have accountage on in the chat, if you do ! Accountage at Love Sick Crazy, you'll see that Love Sick Crazy's account is older than this account, which is crazy.
No way, that's insane.
It's mad, man. So
that's actually a great story, though, dude. Honestly, that's where that's all coming from.
You should go have a listen to the song as well, bro.
I think I know the song. I think I know the track. You know, like he's done some good tracks, to be fair. I just dribbled. Just damn dribbling.
Crisp my desk.
Dude, honestly, what the fuck? I just dribbled for the first ever time on stream. I've been panicking about that.
That's alright, bro.
Yeah, so, wait, what's this? Oh, accountage crazy. So, was created 8 years, 11 months, 3 days, 22 hours ago.
Wuggy knows he's a mod in my chat, so aye.
Awesome.
That's this account that I'm here. But if you obviously do the Love Sick Crazy one, that's obviously been even longer. I think that's coming up 10 years. I think
that's insane, honestly. Right, okay, buddy. What we're gonna do now? Okay, so obviously it's a pleasure to have you here with me. We're gonna spin the wheel for the winner of the mug. Just before we wrap everything up a little bit. So we're going to switch over to the wheel screen. Let me do a sound effect. There it is. Right, so as you can see, all the names of the people are on there. We're going to spin it once, and whoever it lands on is our winner. So let's give that a spin. Good luck, guys. Good luck, everybody. Let's get it going. Oh! PG Branston. Congratulations, buddy. That was loud as hell years then. Congratulations, you are the winner. I'll DM him later. He's one of Venom's friends, I think. And I believe Key knows him as well. So, I was very close. I was very close. So yeah, dude, you were close. It was almost on you. You almost won it.
I'm literally just glad that PTG Branston won it. So I'm sitting there like that. I can see Chris's wheel going round. I could see the wheel going round, and I'm like that. And I could see it going on to Branston, and I'm like that. Yeah.
Something different, isn't it? I suppose. But
dude, it's always good. It's always good. I win too much, so
that's good then.
pass it on to other people.
Yeah. So PTG Branston, buddy, if you're watching or not, you've won yourself a nice new mug. I'll reach out to you later on to arrange delivery of that. Key, if you're still here, let him know for me that he won as well. Give him a little bit of surprise. I'm giving you full permission to go and give that man a surprise, okay, Key? So make it big. But yeah, Crazy, thank you so much. Dude, strange question. What is your actual name? I don't want like full name, obviously, but...
My name is John.
John.
Chris. Yes, John.
Well, John, it's been an absolute pleasure, buddy. Thank you for being a great guest. Honestly, it's been fun. I enjoyed this. It's been like some great stories to hear there. I know about obviously your gamer tag and what got you into streaming and all the other stuff. I think I'll say it now. I think it's great that you got a little bit emotional early on.
No worries, man.
It shows, men
do cry. We do have emotions.
Of course they do. Of course we do. But it shows, like, the fact that you're just an all-out damn good guy, So keep being you. Everybody go and follow him. Oh, guys, before we leave, actually, John, please tell me where people can find you, man.
People can find me at twitter.com/lovesickcrazy. I'm sure Wuggy will be there to fire up the spelling of that. You can also catch me at twitch.tv/crazy. That's Kr4yz33. And if you just search that into Twitch as well as Love Sick Crazy into Twitter, 9 times out of 10 you'll always find me there. Yeah. Firing about in the bottoms. Awesome. As well as, obviously, if you go into my Twitch, if you scroll down about to the About, and you click on that, guys, that will take you over to some links over there, guys. It's YouTube and Facebook as well, I think.
Yeah. So before we actually do go, obviously I forgot that Tim wanted me to read something out. So he said, at the end of the podcast, tell him that Adrenalize NG sent him a tip directly to PayPal so Twitch doesn't take anything from him. From it, rather. So yeah, I think he sent you something, dude. We appreciate him for his continued support and are all really thankful for such a kind and genuine gent like him in our community. So I don't know what he's done, but he's done something.
Dude, you're a... Wow. Thank you. Wow. Cheers, man. You're going to get me greeting again. I know it's all about the support and that, man. Thank you, bro.
Tim is out there making
appreciated. Thank you,
making magic happen. It's great to see, honestly.
Want me to tell you what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to put that away to the wee pot of the side so I can make sure I get that graphics card before the summer comes in, guys, and get some GTA RP up, and we'll get some Scottish RP with this Adrenalize.
Beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
Tim, you're a good guy, honestly. Thank you, buddy. You're a top man.
He's making it too easy. Come on, guys.
Too easy, yeah, baby.
You're making it too easy, Tim. Come on. Guys, awesome. Make sure you're checking it out on the store, guys. Adrenalize Energy. Too easy. Every time you get that kit on the Fortnite, just smash it up. Say to them, what was that? Too easy.
That's our new merch over there, guys. Go and check it out. It's awesome stuff. Right, okay, so we need to look for somebody to raid, guys. Anybody got any suggestions? We need to look for somebody to raid right now. I don't know who we're going to raid. Anybody got any... Wait, John, you're not streaming right now or nothing, are you? You're not going live?
No, currently I am not streaming, but my list is to the left-hand side because Crazy is here. I don't know if any of the fam are live, are they?
Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. I don't know. So Mike is live right now. Dropping Mike is hot is live.
Oh, yes.
Blasphemy is live. Should we go and see Blasphemy? He's another Adrenalize partner. We could go and see him. What we saying, guys? So we got Dropping Mike is hot, Kr4yz33. Wait, who's Kr4yz33? We'll raid him. A lot of people vouching for him in there. Who's that?
Kr4yz33?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to go Ned Kaiser. He's going to be so over the moon, man. Wow,
Let's do that, man.
He's a Scottish dude. I've been friends with Kaiser for a wee while, man. He is going to be so over the moon, bro. He's a family man like myself, man.
Awesome.
Kaiser. So I don't know where is Kaiser here.
If somebody can bang me his name in the chat, is like stream
Kaiser
name.
with 3 underscores at the end. So it's Keiser ____.
That's a lot of underscore.
Yeah, he did have Kaiser Soze, but it was too long and people were struggling to add him on games, so he just put it to obviously Kaiser ____.
Awesome.
Dude, you guys are legends, guys. I can't believe you're actually rated Kaiser. I can't actually believe that, man.
Beautiful. Let's get it happening.
Chris and the community guys, you are so unreal. It is unbelievable, guys, and I love each and every one of you. All the same, man. Chris, but you're just the best.
Thank you, but I do appreciate things there. But you're the best, honestly. Guys, make sure you do check him out. If you're watching on YouTube and you weren't here watching it live, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, all the links will be down below. Make sure you check out Crazy everywhere on his Twitter, his YouTube, everything. We'll put all them links in there for you. Guys, thank you once again for being a great audience. I have some great questions, and John, more importantly, buddy, thank you very much to you for being a great guest. My first ever Scottish guest. I got through it without misunderstanding any single fucking words, so that was good. So you've done a good job. Awesome, buddy. So guys, we're gonna see you all next week. I don't know who we got yet. Maybe we'll get Bunny on here. Should we get Bunny on here? We'll put it out there now. Yeah, we'll get Bunny on here. Cool.
Buddy.
Awesome stuff. Right, okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Go and enjoy Kaiser, guys. Thank you very much. Take it easy.